Hi everybody, it's me again. So what I've decided, in case of always complaining that I post these late or I do them late, I have just decided that basically what I'm going to do is post them on Sunday, because it's always Sunday when I post and make the video. Maybe not make, but when I post it, it's Sunday. So, I have the house to myself finally, and Courtney, to answer your question, yes, I do use a camera. It's a handheld camera. I love it. It's by Olympus. It can go underwater. It can be dropped. I would drop it now, but I'm filming and I feel like that would disturb the process. And I've got it on a little tripod, which I hold, because then, I don't know, it makes it easier, less shaky, and I don't hit the microphone. Anyway, my weight loss for this week, week number 6, was 2.6 pounds, which is my biggest weight loss yet, mainly because I haven't been working out. Working out is not necessarily my favorite thing to do. I hate sweating, which is why I was a swimmer for 4 years while I was in high school. I chose that sport because it was the one sport I wouldn't have to sweat in. And I'm pacing and I'm walking, by the way. I don't know. And this is my bedroom. That's my closet. I cleaned it out. Anyway, that's not what I'm here to talk to you about. I even wrote down what I should talk to you guys about. So, the first thing, weight loss, did that. The song of my week is Big Girl, You Are Beautiful by Mika. Mika is my favorite artist ever. He's from the UK, and my heart dies for him. I live and breathe that man, and I love him so much. And this song is all about saying how he hates how big girls feel like they have to hide themselves or be skinnier when, you know, big girls, they got it going on. Don't get me wrong, I'm losing weight all in a health aspect. It is not because I am unhappy with who I am or my size. I actually don't really care how big I am. I'm doing this all on a health, basis. That's pretty much it. Health-wise, that's it. The next thing I want to talk about is goals for this week. Goals for this week is to go to the gym 2 times or go swimming twice. This is hard for me because I have a really hard time making myself go to the gym because, as I said, I hate sweating. My other goals are to post my vlog on time, which means next Sunday to post it on time about my weigh-in for week 7. My other goals would be to post on one of my 3 different blogs. I have 3 of them. I have a live journal that I've had since my freshman year of high school. I have a blog spot, which I started last year. Or it might be just, yeah, last year. Started it last year. And then I have a Tumblr, which I started this year. I use the Tumblr more and more often because it's easier to post pictures, and as I have currently said, and how you may have seen, I enjoy photos. They're frigging everywhere, even on my dresser. Photos. That's me when I was a baby. That was my first high five. Anyway, and my next goal for this week is to see David as much as possible. David is, here, I think I have a picture of him somewhere. Well, anyway, needless to say, David is one of my best friends in the entire world. He knows a ton about me. I see Juliet fairly often. Again, I have 3 or 4 best friends. David and Juliet are up there. Sam and a few other people. I just consider my best friends because I see them more and more often, and they just know way more about me. Here's a picture of me and some of my best friends when we took a girls' trip to Frankenmuth. I love them. My next thing to talk about is motivation. What is motivating me to lose more weight? Well, you know what? Sweating less. I hate sweating, and I sweat because there's more of me in the folds and the blah. So, sweating less. I lose this weight, I'll sweat less doing, I know I'll sweat when I run and when I work out and stuff like that, but, sweating when you're just sitting there in a classroom, that's too hot. I don't want to do that anymore because it's gross. So that's my motivating factor for this week. Also, looking really cute in pretty dresses because I'm starting to get into wearing dresses more and more often. The next thing I want to talk about is encouraging others. The one thing I want to encourage others to do is, now that the weather is starting to brighten up, I don't know where you're from, I don't know if it's sunny where you are, but in Michigan the past 4 days have been lovely. They've been sunny, they've been bright. Just look out there. You can't because, it's still snow on the ground, but it's blue skies. blue skies. And so I'm encouraging you to put on some bright, happy music. Maybe go to iTunes and buy Mika's Big Girl, You Are Beautiful. Crank it up in your car or on your stereo when you're at the gym and dance. Just dance. It doesn't have to be coordinated. I'm not coordinated. Really, I'm not at all. Just no. But I encourage you to car dance when you're at a red light. Just break it down. Do it. I swear. It makes me feel so much better. And is that it? Oh, no. I have my question. My question I want to ask is, why do we think that people hide their weight loss journey from others? Do you think it helps them or it hinders them? I personally believe that sharing what you're doing can only help you, because then you'll gain support. People will ask you more questions. And the downside to telling people is that then they're always watching what you're eating, like, oh, are you sure you should be eating that? It's like, well, shut up. Yes, I am sure. Be quiet. Anyway, leave your comments below. Yeah, it is always below. Subscribe if you like what I'm talking about, or if you agree with me. If you have anything you want to ask me, like, hey, where'd you get that lamp? Or what inspires me, just ask me, and you can leave a video response even. I love getting video responses and responding to them. It's like my favorite thing. So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you later. Thanks for subscribing, thanks for stopping by, and thanks for supporting.